If I say cool throughout this review, I just want to say I'm not doing purposely as a, cold pun. I'm not Joel Schumacher. I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't do cool puns purposely just because there's a villain with freezing powers. That's just a word I like to use a lot because it's easy for me. So let's get through this review. Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be talking about The Flash, Season 3, Episode 7, Killer Frost. And this episode is directed by Kevin Smith, who directed The Runaway Dinosaur last year in Season 2, towards the end of that season. And I gotta say, I think I like this episode a lot better than his last episode. I think he really had better material to work with on this one, and it was a really solid episode. So let's get right into this. What did I like? I don't know if there were things I didn't like, because I think I practically enjoyed this entire episode. So let's get right into it. So we got Wally is in this cocoon type of thing because of what happened last time, because of Savitar and alchemy. And last week, by the way, if you watched my review last week, I kind of thought alchemy transformed into Savitar for some reason. It's probably because I spaced out at some point and I didn't realize that they were two different characters. But this week made it more clear to me. I was paying attention more, and yes, so Savitar, who is a god type being, I guess, is working with Dr. Alchemy, who there's no better way to put this, guys. He turned out to be at the very end there. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen the episode yet, he turned out to be Julian. The character that I was hoping it wouldn't have been, because I thought, you know what, it would be too obvious, wouldn't it? So it looks like they went the obvious route, and yeah, Dr. Alchemy is Julian Dorn, and I guess it makes sense. Even though he was like terrified when Savitar was talking to him there at the end, but he seemed pretty brave when we saw him earlier. But whatever, you know what? I'll see how this all plays out. It kind of explains his douchiness, I guess, but there seems to be a good side to Julian once in a while. Julian is a complicated character. Once in a while, he seems like a cool guy, and then there's other times where he seems like an asshole. And this episode, we got to see both sides again, especially there at the end. We saw more of the asshole side return. And, I was kind of conflicted with this guy. Do I like him? Do I not like him? There are times where I think he's cool. There are times when I think he's bad. Now, it's just pretty much he's bad all the way through. And I guess we're going to have to see how he plays into the grand scheme of things. I am liking that we have two villains, though, this season, rather than just one speedster again, because it could have been very repetitive of what happened to the previous two seasons. Some people I know complain that the Zoom storyline, even though Zoom was an interesting character, when you look beneath all of it, it was a speedster versus speedster again. Here it's a little bit different. Yes, we got the speedster again with Savitar, but we also got Dr. Alchemy, which is something a little bit different. And if you even want to put something more on top of that, we even got Killer Frost in this episode. Caitlin Snow is going all Killer Frost. I was hoping she wouldn't turn evil, but she turned evil, but thankfully it looks like she reverted back to her old self again. For the time being, I hope forever, because I don't want to see Caitlin go bad, man. This episode was heartbreaking, because I had to see Team Flash fall apart throughout this entire episode. It wasn't just with Caitlin, but with Cisco too. How Caitlin was telling her, oh yeah, your brother was killed because of Barry, because of Flashpoint. I thought this was something that was actually already discussed, though, in like the second or third episode, but I guess not. And Cisco, okay, finds out that Barry is the reason why Flashpoint happened again, and that's why Cisco's dead. But I am 100% sure that they had that conversation before. I could be wrong. Maybe they didn't go into great detail about it, or maybe they did, but I was pretty sure they went through that. But other than that little part, it was sad seeing Team Flash fall apart like this, because I got memories of when like Harrison Wells betrayed these guys, and now they're all fighting amongst each other. And it was kind of sad seeing Caitlin go down this dark path, and you're like trying to root for her, hoping that she doesn't go deeper. But it seems like throughout the episode she was going deeper and deeper into this grave, until Barry told her, kill me. And it was a test, kill me, let me see if you can do it, because all bad guys, they don't care, they don't have friends, they kill no matter what. And Caitlin thankfully wasn't able to kill Barry, because there's still goodness inside of her. Which leads me to ask the question, what about Cisco's visions that he got earlier? A couple of episodes, was it last week's episode? Where he saw himself as Vibe fighting Killer Frost. I have seen some theories saying that maybe Cisco, aka Vibe, is actually the one that turns evil. Even Cisco, I hope that doesn't happen. I want Cisco and Caitlin by Barry's side till the end of this series, until they finally decide to end the Flash. Keep Caitlin and Cisco good. Barry could use some non-speedsters on his team, so why not? If you want to have them go out and fight, cool, but don't turn them evil. And I'm glad Caitlin kind of got redeemed for now. We'll have to see if they go back on this at some point, because I think they'll like to tease it once in a while, especially since we saw the evil Caitlin on Earth 2. Wally looks like he's now a speedster, so that's pretty cool. I can't wait to see him put on the suit and kick ass with Barry. Especially with the Savitar character, I think Barry is going to need all the help he can get. I think Jay is going to be coming to the show as well. We do know Jay is coming actually very soon, because Barry is actually going to be going to Jay's Earth very soon. I'm telling you, I have a good feeling we are going to see 4 Flashes take on Savitar. 4, you might be asking? Yes, Jay, Wally, Barry, and Bart Allen. I think Bart Allen is going to come. Some people noticed a little small Easter egg in Legends of Tomorrow, which could have hinted at him. So we'll have to see. I would think that would be awesome to see all 4 Flashes in live action for the first time together. That would be amazing. There's a Young Justice episode like that where all 4 Flashes are together. I want that in live action, because who knows if the movie will ever, the Flash film will ever get to do something like this. With a TV show, you have more time. Let's see that happen. I also got to give a little shout out to, Barry and Iris's relationship, because once again, man, this relationship proves to me that these two are the best. The relationship feels natural. It feels great. She's supportive to Barry when Barry needs somebody to talk to. This is the kind of relationship I want to see in more of these superhero TV shows, because when the leading lady, or the love interest, or the girlfriend, or the boyfriend in terms of Supergirl, is against the hero, we feel like he or she is the enemy as well. We don't want to see the love interest be the villain to the hero. We want to see them support the hero, because that's what they are. They are supporting characters. And Iris, once again, man, I love every scene that her and Barry have together. I think the two actors definitely are finally connecting really well, and I'm loving it. I'm loving everything. I love how rational Joe was in this episode, because that's how a father would be. He would be very rational. He wouldn't be able to wait for his son to come out of that cocoon. So the way he acted made sense to me. A lot of things were falling apart for Team Flash, man. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm going to wrap this up now, guys, because I think that's everything that I really wanted to mention. Only one little nitpick, I guess. And with that, if I were to rate this, I would give it's definitely the best episode so far until next week when the big crossover event happens. That's going to be amazing. But yeah, for all it's worth, I would give this a 9 out of 10 if I was going to rate it. That would be my highest rating, maybe, of this season. Yeah, I think it was the best episode so far this season. This season's been pretty good, but it hasn't really hit as well as I was hoping until now. This was the first really good episode of this season. And I can't wait to see how this all plays out, especially with Julian now as Dr. Alchemy, even though I was hoping that wouldn't happen. We're getting it, so let's see what they give us. And yeah, guys, I guess that's it. So comment below, tell me what you guys thought of the episode. I always love hearing what other fans gotta say on their perspective about the episode. Did I leave anything out? Sometimes I do. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Remember, I love Arrow, The Flash, and Legends. I love a lot of superhero movies and TV shows. So just if you're a fan of superheroes, subscribe to me for sure. If you're not, don't worry. I do other things too. I do, like, I just did a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them review. There's other things that I love as well, not just superheroes, but that's my main favorite thing that I really enjoy, genre. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Take care.